Hello! It's Ikki! And in this video we are going to draw my persona in 3 different manga artist styles. But before we get started, here is some context. I am a traditional artist, and most of the time I use oils or acrylic paints, so not really something graphic and line art heavy. And I also decided to switch to a digital art this time, so we have a proper challenge going on. And without further ado, let's go! Let's start drawing! Wah-wah! And the first manga artist of today's episode is my beloved Sayman Dowman, the artist behind Nickelodeon, the Voynich Hotel, Oddman 11 and much more. If you're into absurd comedy, definitely give him a read. Visual-wise, Sayman Dowman's style is very bold, expressive, yet still minimalistic, with strong, sharp body outlines. Which kinda reminds me of Studio Trigger shows like Kill la Kill, Space Patrol Luluko, Pentane Stocking, etc. I really wanted to embrace the sharpness and dynamic feel of the style, so I chose a pose reference with a distinguished perspective. After making a very messy sketch, I went for a slightly less messy sketch, and then instead of proper line work, decided to just clean up the first sketch I had. And after having some sort of liner done, I started searching for suitable screen tones from the Clip Studio Paint library. From a reader's perspective, I would say that Sayman Dowman usually opts for simple, high-density screen tones and solid black feels to keep the contrast. So I tried to do the same thing. And here is the finished result. I also made a colorful version in my favorite color, which is orange. And that's it for Sayman Dowman sensei. And let's move on to the next manga artist. Oshimi Shuzou, a manga artist behind Aku no Hana, Boku wa Amari no Naka, Okaeri Alice, and others, with variable levels of depression, misery, pain, discouragement, rejection, aggression, happiness. In comparison with Sayman Dowman, Oshimi Shuzou opts for messier visuals with lots of halftones, brushstrokes, and hatching. The character proportions also tend to look less cartoony and more human-like. For my second drawing, I chose a less confident sitting pose, and not gonna lie, I had a hard time with this one. For some reason, something about this drawing fell off, and my traditional artist nature made things harder by forgetting to use the most powerful digital art weapon, layers. At some point, I started to doubt myself, doubt this whole idea, and I left my work file untouched for a week. But after a break, I looked at it with fresh eyes and thought that it doesn't look that bad actually, so I finished it real quick. And here is the result. It might have looked cleaner, but I accept her just the way she is. And the final manga artist for today's episode is Akihito Yoshitomi, known for his Eatman, Chikyuu no Houkago, Tsurebito, and others. He also has his YouTube channel where he shows his drawing process. I would characterize his style as very clean and put together. And out of all three, it was actually the easiest and the fastest one. Maybe it was the result of practice, or maybe it was a pineapple. Here's the last drawing for today, and also a version without lighting effect. And here are all three of them side by side. Let me know which one is your favorite, and also suggest your favorite manga artist for the next episode in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye! Kaboof, 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 kaboof! From readers